Right now, your Mac could be uploading files to Apple server without you opening anything, without you clicking anything, without you even knowing. That's iCloud on your Apple device. Most people have no idea how much it is actually doing. I use iCloud fully. Desktop, documents, notes, reminders, calendar, everything. For a long time, I felt as it was just sitting quietly in the background, but it is not. It is one of the most active systems that's running on your Mac right now. And once you see what it is actually doing, a lot of those moments when your Mac felt little slow or a file took longer to open than it should, those moments will suddenly make sense. When people think of iCloud, they think of backup, storage, a place where files sit. But on your Mac, it is not just a storage. It is a sync engine, which means your Mac is constantly checking, comparing, and moving data, even when you're not using it. The very moment your Mac starts, iCloud checks what changed on your device, what changed on Apple servers, and what changed on your other Apple devices. And then it starts syncing in the background, all of it. If you want to find out, here it is. Open Activity Monitor. Click on CPU tab. Now you're going to see in this window a lot of processes shuffling already. But let me be precise. In the search, you can go ahead and type bird. This is the process you're going to find sometimes even at the very top in your activity monitor. Every file change on your desktop or in documents goes through this. There's another process, Cloud D. This handles your contacts, notes, reminders, calendar. Then you can check Photo Library D. If you use iCloud Photo, then this process is managing your entire photo library sync. These are not random processes. These are iCloud, actively working on your Mac even right now. But there are moments on your Mac. All these processes, when they are accumulated, they make impact on performance temporarily. Here is something that a lot of Mac users do. Their Mac feels slow and they simply restart it. That's completely natural instinct, and there's nothing wrong about it. But with iCloud and plenty of data on iCloud, the situation can temporarily become worse. Every time your Mac starts, iCloud begins a full sync check from scratch. And this time, when you restarted your Mac, it is not doing it alone. With iCloud Sync, Spotlight is indexing. Login items are loading. Time Machine is checking for a backup. All of this already happening before you even clicked on a single app. So when your Mac feels little off and you restart it, despite restarting it does not perform up to mark, then don't get disappointed. All you have to do is just give it a little time, maybe 2 to 3 minutes, or maybe little more depending on how much amount of data you have stored on iCloud. This behavior on your Mac is a kind of pattern, and if you understand it, you will know exactly what your Mac is doing and you'd be comfortable. If you don't understand it, that's going to really welcome some anxiety about what's happening with my Mac. And this next part is where most people get it completely wrong. You click a file. You have opened this before, but this time it pauses. And the next thing, you're suspicious. Something is wrong with my Mac. In many cases, nothing is wrong with your Mac or with your file. The fact is that this file is not on your Mac anymore. If you have iCloud Drive enabled on your Mac. Also, Optimize My Mac Storage is turned on. Then iCloud quietly removes the local copy of files that you have not recently accessed. The file still appears in Finder. The icon is there. Everything looks exactly same. But the actual file is only in iCloud. And the moment you click on it, your Mac has to download it from iCloud. See this small cloud icon on some of these files. That icon means one thing. This file is not locally on your Mac anymore. Clicking on it will download it first from iCloud. On fast internet, you usually don't notice that. On slower connections, that pause becomes little noticeable. And when there is no internet, the file simply won't open. If your file did not open, that does not mean it is corrupted or your Mac is broken. It is just that iCloud is not active right now because there is no internet. Now, if you have plenty of space on your Mac and you don't mind keeping the local copy of each file, then you can change this setting, by the way. Simply toggle it off and that's it. Now your data stays locally on your drive. Personally, I recommend using Optimize My Mac, and I use that myself too. Most people have no idea how much of storage their Mac has. And most people have no idea how much of it iCloud is managing. If you get to System Settings, on right, click on Storage. This window explains where the storage is being used. If you move the mouse slowly, every color represents a different category of storage on your Mac. Now scroll down a bit. This section here, this is where macOS tells you what it is doing with your storage on your behalf. You can see how much iCloud Drive is using on your Mac right now. While you click on iCloud and check the status of Drive, the amount of data iCloud Drive has is massive. If you see large portion being managed by iCloud, it means your Mac is actively moving files between local storage and the cloud. That's why if you look back at this window, the available storage changes day to day. Again, iCloud is making those decisions in the background, what to keep on the drive and what to offload. Everything we have covered comes back to one place, and most people visited this once, during setup. And this is your iCloud control panel. Here you can see what is being synced with iCloud, photos, drive, passwords, mail. Moreover, click on See All to see what else is being synced with your iCloud. And I'm pretty much sure a lot of you would not even know if these apps are directly syncing with iCloud. Now let me tell you something that most people don't know. Click on Drive. In the next window, you're going to notice Desktop and Documents folder. By default, it is off. You have to manually turn it on. When you turn it on, now anything that you have on your desktop or in Documents directory, that would be automatically syncing with iCloud, and that's really important. After a year or anytime you're setting up a new device, you won't have to manually move your data back and forth. It will simply sync as soon as you will log in and register your new device with your Apple ID. One more thing, if you're paying for iCloud Plus membership, in the same window, you're going to notice this option, Private Relay. You can click on it and enable Private Relay. This hides your browsing activities and IP address in Safari. Anyways, this is pretty much it in this video. If you're ready to step up, here's the next video for you. And before you click on it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe Crazyators for future tech tips, tricks, and solutions. Until next time, you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.